What up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Big Stepper, coming back at y'all with another Big Stepping review. So first time tapping in and stepping with the steppers, I'm gonna need you to go ahead, subscribe to the channel, make sure you like this motherfucking video, and drop a comment down below and let me know where you stepping from, you dig? What's good, YouTube? We backy with another Big Steppy. We back, man. Just wanna give some goofy vibes. I don't want to make this video sad or anything by the title, but yes, this is my thank you video to one of my favorite designers, Virgil Abloh. Just wanted to, I didn't want to, like, first of all, you guys, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't think of myself as a YouTuber. I just think of my channel as kind of like a diary in a way. I just can come on here, give you guys my thoughts and opinions on shoes. I know I'm not going to be the first person to have these things and, nothing like that. So I'm not here for views. I'm not here for clout. I'm not here for none of that. I just simply love talking about, fashion, clothes, art, things like that, music. So I want to just get that out the way. So that's why I didn't really speak on this when it first happened. I wanted to give it some time to breathe and to heal because I really do appreciate Virgil. Of course, you guys know Kanye is one of my favorite people, biggest influencers. And, that's basically how I found Virgil, was through him. Of course, one of the first things that I remember about Virgil was his brand Pyrex, which was way before Off-White. This was his first, thing. And I just remember seeing, like a lot of people was wearing it, from Kanye to Jay-Z to Travis Scott to A$AP Rocky. Everybody was wearing it. So everybody, from, I think, basically from my point of view, like everybody in the industry has basically been messing with Virgil since the beginning of time. And it seemed like Virgil has just always been tapped in for a long time. I live in New Jersey now. As you guys know, I'm born and raised in Ohio, but now I live in New Jersey. And I've been out here for maybe 6 or 7 years. When I first came out here, I remember I was wearing Off-White. So I've been hip to Off-White for almost like 8 years now. So I was wearing it for like maybe a year or two before I came out here. So, I've been tapped into it for a while. I've known what it was, but it at the time when I knew what it was nowhere near, the level that is now. There was no shoes, there were no collabs, there were nothing like that, so, but I've definitely always been tapped into it. But when I was first getting Off-White, it was never authentic, it was all from across the water. I was all getting all my clothes across the water, fake stuff, because I couldn't find it anywhere here, and I'm living in Ohio. We didn't have any type of boutiques or anything like that there that carried Off-White, or probably that even knew anything about it, but I've been hip to Virgil for a while, but to get some authentic Off-White things has been a challenge, and it still is to this day. I think I maybe have, like maybe 3 or 4 pieces of clothing. You guys know my favorite shoe of all time. Let me grab it. My favorite shoe of all time. And I actually just wore these not too long ago. But this is my favorite shoe ever. And I just got the sale pair to complete my collection. So that's why when I told y'all my last video, when I said I'm done, I'm done. I'm not buying no more sneakers. So I have 3 pairs of Off-Whites. I have 2 in here now. I'm waiting for the Cell 5s to come in. These as well. So very, very blessed, very thankful to have, these 2 shoes in my collection. It is challenging and it is extremely hard to obtain Off-White pieces. For one, they're rare, and for 2, the prices are just out the wazoo. You know what I mean? Even just going on the Off-White website and seeing like the retail prices for like hoodies and shirts, 400, 600, 800, That's the thing Virgil brought new to me, because I was so into just the streetwear and streetwear fashion. He brought to me what I think Amamanier is doing as well, but Virgil brought to me a whole luxury side of streetwear. And I think that's exactly what he always wanted to do, was to, combine the two. because you see a lot of it with the Louis Vuitton stuff that he does. It's just so dope, and it's just so it's so just next level, because I'm so used to, like, max I'm paying for a hoodie is $100, $300, but like I said, with Virgil, you're paying 800, 1,000 over, and it's because of the quality and the fit and how it's designed to fit and to look, and material, and all these things, and it's just it's just next level, because I wasn't into none of that stuff. I'm a simple dude. I like colors, and I like designs, I like logos. I'm big into that stuff, but Virgil just showed me a whole different side of not only fashion, but just, streetwear, to shoes, to artwork, to he's done furniture, he's done pottery, just it keeps going. With the IKEA rugs, it's just amazing, amazing guy. No, I've never met Virgil. I think I was some show. I want to say I think he DJ, but I can't really remember. I don't think so. But no, I don't think I've never seen him in person either. But wish I definitely could have met him, because you hear the when you start to hear the same thing about people, it's just it's like, dude was a good person. He was a shining light in everybody's lives. It just sucks to say, but we just keep losing all the good ones, man. you know, when I think about, because I never knew, I mean, of course, none of us knew that Virgil was sick or anything, but I kind of, like, when I would see him, in my head sometimes, I would kind of say, like, he looked like it's something wrong with him, like maybe, like, I always thought like he looked kind of weird, or, not trying to say that, people that are sick or have problems look weird, but, I could kind of tell like there was kind of sort of something, something not right with him. But for him to be that strong and to, keep that to himself, is just amazing. And it just shows who he really was, because when I sat and thought about it, it's like, man, why would he do that and not, share it with the world, and, maybe to try to get the help to help him get better and get through this. And I think it's because he didn't want people to worry. Because, you tell people, oh man, I got cancer. Every single time you talk to your family, your friends, anybody, that's the first thing they're gonna want to talk to you about. How are you feeling? Are you okay? And not saying that that's wrong. You know what I mean? But for Virgil's situation specifically, I think that's why he wanted to keep it to himself, and he wanted to focus so much on his craft and what he was, putting into the world and what he was giving us. It just speaks volumes of it, man. And now trying to get, something off white or something by Virgil is just damn near impossible, because the prices for all this stuff is just going to keep going up and going up. And you know it Virgil left us a lot, but I also know he had so much more stuff to just give the world. When you lose a designer like that, man, somebody who made this ugly place beautiful, who, put these things around us, to, you know, Virgil just brought a whole new swag to the culture, man. Just with this whole deconstruction of shoes, to everything he's done with Off-White, to Louis Vuitton. And man, it hurts, man. It hurts, especially for me, for being a fan of this, for being a fan of art and fashion and just of our culture, period. I've been watching hip hop videos ever since a little kid, and listening to rap music ever since I was a little kid. And I still feel the exact way about everything that I've always felt about rap. I feel like I will always be into it. I will always be a part of the culture, whether it's, of course, with the fashion, with the music, with, everything, man, everything, because it's ours. And, Virgil definitely reminded us of that. So definitely thankful for Virgil. God bless you, Virgil. God bless Miss Abloh, his wife, both of his children. And thank you for letting us. Thank you for sharing your father. Thank you for sharing your husband with us. We really appreciate it. So now I'm going to talk about the couple pieces I got from ICA. If you guys don't know what ICA is, it's the Institute of Contemporary Art. It's in Boston. They have a couple pieces from Virgil done. So here's one of them. And this was a postcard. And I just decided to frame it because, like, I'm one of those people, you know, anything that's super little, you know, I like the little things, man. So I took this and I framed it. Hope the camera's picking that up. It's kind of getting a glare, but, you know, it says missing artwork, Virgil Abloh, American born 1980, untitled 2019, courtesy of the Art and Gymnastics Art Foundation. So, dope little art piece I made myself. As you can see, it is an actual postcard from the ICA. You guys can see that right there. So, this is hanging up in my room. Something I look at every day. And I cherish it, you know, I cherish little things. Now, you gotta excuse this because my son got a stain on my shirt already. I didn't even wear it, just got it. But the front of this shirt, those are supposed to be those markers that the cops use for like when there's shootings and stuff. And Virgil did that for the shooting victims. And here's the back of it. And on the back it says, Louis Vuitton Ideation Studio Mannequins from Louis Vuitton's Men Collection Spring Summer 2019. Dark Side of the Rainbow. Creative direction by Virgil Abloh. 3D printed green foam private collection. So these are just mannequins from the Louis Vuitton collection in 2018. And all this stuff is printed on Champion shirts. So you get the tag as well on the side right here, and it's kind of like pressed in. It says Abloh. Special edition Virgil Abloh's Figures of Speech. That was the name of this exhibit that Virgil has at the ICA. And on the front it says Virgil Abloh, American born 1980, options 2019, flock lead markers, private collection. So this was a private collection. I think the ICA still have pieces up on their website. All these shirts that I'm showing you were on sale for like 30 bucks. But I know the sizes are like really limited and running out. So if you guys want it, you better go. This one is sold out. And this one, I've always been wanting this one for a while. It's the figures of speech on the front. Black Champion hoodie. Everything that I'm showing you is all Champion material as well. But it says figure of speech on the front. ICA, Institute Contemporary Art, Boston. And on the back, it has like the blank TM, and then it has a Grim Reaper on the back, which is pretty sick. I've always liked this hoodie on ICA, and of course, you know, it's like, you know, just like everybody else on Virgil Pass, man, I tried to buy as much stuff as I could just because I know it's going to be, you know, a hassle to find anything Off-White or anything by Virgil. None of these pieces I'm showing will be for sale. This will forever be in my collection. And it has the same tag, just like the t-shirt. All of the pieces that I'm showing you all have this Abloh tag on it. And it says Virgil Abloh Figures of Speech Special Edition 2021. So, dope piece, man. Dope piece. Definitely will be wearing this soon. Probably this weekend. I'm thinking about gonna go see that new Spider-Man. Comment down below. Let me know if y'all tap in with Spider-Man. Now this one is probably my favorite hoodie that I got because it's Champion, but it is so freaking heavy. Like, this hoodie is absolutely heavy as hell. And it's just like the piece that I showed you earlier. It has the artwork missing. And it has the same little detail down below, Virgil Abloh, untitled. So I love how Virgil is so detailed and, you know, puts his name and the date and everything on stuff. It's just sick. And on the back, it says Abloh. And these are some of the pieces from his figures of speech at the ICA in Boston. So it has like everything on the back here. All his pieces. So this is a dope hoodie. This one is sold out on the website. This was the first piece that sold out. So happy as hell to have this in the collection because this is my favorite one. Even though I wanted the one with the Grim Reaper on it for a long time, that one, just because of how heavy it is, it's my favorite. And this one, last piece I have, and it is the old Pyrex piece. This one is pretty dope too. Figures of speech, Virgil Abloh. Of course, you have the same tag, like I was saying, all of them have. And you got the, I forgot the name. I don't know if this artist was Italian. I forgot this guy's name. But it's a piece that Virgil was using when he first made Pyrex. And he would just put, you know, screen print Pyrex on the back, 23. And just another dope piece, man. I love this piece. I think this one is still on the site. I think they still have a few sizes left in this one. And I think this one was on sale as well. So head on over to ICA, man. Because they have, it seems like they have plenty. But I know it's going to be gone soon. But this is the last thing that I have, and it's just a little notebook. It says artwork missing. The same details as the shirts. You know, Virgil Abloh. And this is my favorite thing, even though it's just something very simple, but it's just his signature. You know, like he signed it, you know, ICA stamp on the back. So I definitely will be using this because I'm one of those people who I don't really type stuff in my phone like I do, but, you know, I like to actually write stuff down. So I will actually be using this to write. But that's my pickups from the ICA. My thank you to Virgil. God bless you, Virgil, and your family forever. Just thank you for, you know, everything that you've done and what you've given us creatively. And, you know, I appreciate it. The step is appreciated. That's it, y'all. Make sure y'all go out and subscribe to the channel, man. Like these videos. Go out there, make sure you love everybody that you know and you don't know, so that they can receive that love. They can take it in, and then they can just feel a certain type of way and want to go do that to somebody else. That's how we're going to make this whole entire world a better place. Even though we know that we're not the saviors, the true savior is coming, but we have to play our part and at least try. So with that being said, love.